Y'all, I have my first date since my divorce and I'm freaking out.
It's not that I don't want you here.
We're about to do our makeup in the studio, and girl, we need to talk about this. We need to talk. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your very first time here, my name is Maya, and guys, we are about to go on a date. And this is my very first one since getting divorced. I've been divorced for about 5 months now, but we haven't been together for almost 8 months, so it's been a while. I've taken my time to heal and to figure out, you know, the things that are wrong with me, and I finally feel like I'm ready to get back out there. And the marriage that I left, I did file for divorce, was short-lived. We were only married for 10 months and we were together for 10 months before that, so it was really fast. And now we're recovering and finally getting back outside. I just want to sit and talk to you guys while I did my makeup for my date, just kind of about where I am mindset wise. I have learned so many lessons from being married that I now can apply to my dating life that I feel is going to really put me in a position that I want to be in. For the makeup, we are doing my normal, regular, smegular, everyday makeup. For a date, especially like a first date, I like to feel like myself. I don't want to feel like I did more than what I usually do. I want to show up as me. I am more just about making sure that I'm super comfortable. I am in the space right now, y'all, where I feel good. I feel very comfortable and confident about who I am, what I want in life and in a relationship. And I feel like I've gone through enough to know that being single is a lot better than being in the wrong situation. And I'm moving forward in this dating thing with that at the top of my mind. And this part of my life is all about upgrading, elevating, and as soon as I see something, something that is not going to level me up or put me in a position that I need to be in or help me out in my life, you gotta go. My time will not be wasted in this season. After divorce, when you start back dating, I personally feel like it's going to be very different because I just came from a situation that was the epitome of what I don't want. So I'm moving forward with a new mindset of what I do and do not want. And I feel like that could help me and hurt me. It can help me because it will keep me out of situations that I know I don't want to be in certain ways. But it also can hurt me because I'm so stuck on not wanting a certain thing that it can be unbalanced, if that makes sense. But then again, I think about it like, no, that's how you keep yourself from being in situationships or getting your time wasted. So when I look at it like that, it's like, you know what, actually, it's fine. This is all positives that I've learned so much, and now I'm moving forward with a better mindset and a better idea of what I want and don't want. Another thing I wanted to mention is, especially when you're dating after something that did not work out, there's some trust issues. And I'm gonna be honest, as a Christian woman, I've been praying and asking God to help me not to mistrust. You know, be aware, have my discernment, but not to just automatically hear a word or hear something similar to what I just went through and think in my mind, okay, he's the same, let me go. You kind of put the fault of what you just went through on this new guy when they have nothing to do with that. That's something that I want to try to avoid, but I am aware that it is there, you know? And I feel like that's the first step for it not being a problem. I know it's a thing. I know that if you say this one word, I'm gonna have flashbacks and I'm gonna be like, peace out. I don't ever wanna talk to you again. But I'm trying to be intentional about that. Another thing, y'all, I am feeling super confident in this season. I feel like I've taken a good amount of time to figure myself out, especially after my divorce, just taking time to be in therapy, which I'm still in, but taking that time to really figure my stuff out has given me a level of true confidence. I feel super confident. I know who I am, what I want, and how to express that to men. And I know that this is gonna be, you know, practice for me tonight because I've been telling God, I'm like, look, Lord, if I had my way, 2024, which God is probably already laughing because girl, when you gonna realize you don't call the shots in your life. But anyway, if I had my way, I personally would take 2024 to date around, get a cute little roster going, get to know some men, like, to help me figure out what I like, what I don't like. Even though I know that, I feel like I want more practice, you know, my being able to assert myself and stand on my boundaries and learn different people. Maybe there's something out there that I do want and I don't know because I haven't been exposed to the right people and the right men and the right mindsets. So personally, I would just love this year to be a year of just enjoying the company of some men, learning them, figuring out myself, what I like, what's out there. Because before I married my ex-husband, it was the first man I met coming down here. I hadn't even moved yet. I met him through my realtor, like when I was looking for my house. So I did not date here in Atlanta, which I hear is ghetto, but we finna find out. I had not dated, like I hadn't met any men. I had not put myself out there or saw what was out there. I had nothing to really compare that man to see if, hey, is this all there is? So if I had my way this year, I would be able to date around or whatever, and then maybe top of next year, you know what I'm saying? Find me a man, get in a relationship. That relationship would be about a year and a half before we get engaged. And then another year before we get married. Like, then I'll be getting married around what, 37? If the Lord allowed me to do my thing on my timeline, that's what would happen. And I'm very highly aware that God is probably laughing at me right now. I get it, Jesus. It's fine, don't rub it in. But that's what I would do. But the thing is, it's like, if I start talking to someone, like for example, the guy I'm going out with tonight. Let's say we hit it off great and it's wonderful and he's got all the things on my list and all these things, like, what happens in 2-3 months when he's like, okay, would you be my girl? And I'm still like, I'm trying to see what's out here. I'm trying to figure out what this looks like for me because I want to date with intention. I definitely want to get remarried. So for that reason, I do date with intention. Like, I don't believe in dating a man and knowing he's not the one for me, but like, yeah, let me just keep him around because I'm bored or if I have something to do. That's how you get trapped. That's how you get in those situationships, and now it's 7-8 months later and you can't drop the dude because, oh, I love him and everything, knowing that he's not the one for you. So I am in the space right now where I'm trying to figure out, like, what would that look like? If I start liking this guy, he start liking me, but I'm like, still want to play the field or whatever, because that's hurtful, you know? So I'm really just feeling like what's on my mind right now, y'all. I want to enjoy dating and getting to know people and getting to know myself more. This makeup is looking beautiful. I feel like it looks very natural and soft and feminine. That was what I wanted. Me and this guy that I'm talking to, we met on Hinge and we talked for like a week on Hinge every day. Just really like chit-chatting and everything was cool. And he finally asked me for my number weekend and we've been chatting and texting and stuff. And he asked me on a date. So that's what's happening tonight. We are going to this restaurant called Verdure in Atlanta's Midtown. I've been really wanting to go there. So I'm really happy that that's where we're going. Excited about that. So another piece of me, like in this season, honestly, after being in such a bad situation, the whole timing thing, my age, none of that is on my mind right now. It's just not on my mind. Yes, I want to get married, but I am in no rush. Like, I'm in no rush. And like I said, God could be laughing at me based on what he wants for my life. But if I had my way, like, I'm in no rush. I want to get to know someone. If the right person comes along, then the right person comes along. I don't care that I'm about to be in my mid-30s. I don't care about the men online saying that I'm washed up. Child, that's not true. Because trust me, baby, my online profiles are popping, okay? A lot of guys like me, I don't like too many of them. But point is, I don't have no problem getting a date because of my age. And men and social media and all these podcasts will try to make you feel like you're no longer valuable or you need to go ahead and hurry up because of your age. First of all, I don't even know if I want more babies. So the whole biological clock thing is not really a thing for me because I'm cool if I don't have any more. It's all about what God wants for me. But I am not allowing any man or anyone to make me feel like time is a thing. I think that's one of the factors that pushed me into the arms of my ex-husband because I was so concerned about the timing, wanting to be married. I was 32 at the time, but now I'm 34. I'm gonna stay single as long as it takes to find the right person for me, period. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. And I feel like that is something that comes with experience, with going through things. That's what comes with it, is that realization that rushing ain't gonna get you nowhere. It gets some people somewhere, maybe not rushing, but it taking a short amount of time, because some people, you know, get married in short amounts of time and they're married forever, you know? Like, at this point, I'm traumatized, baby. I am uninterested in marrying you, getting engaged after 6 months. Jesus gonna have to help me if that's what he has for me, because right now I'm like, ain't no way. I am gonna do my butter gloss on my lips. I'm gonna go downstairs and get that before we go. But this is the makeup. It's very natural, very soft, feminine. I might even end up taking off the liner and just doing a lip gloss. We'll see. But I think it's pretty. I'm gonna find my butter gloss and we're gonna go in the room and we're gonna get dressed for our date. Because there's a formula of what we're gonna wear. Because I already told you I wanna be myself, but anyway, let's talk about it, y'all. So I got my butter gloss that I'm gonna wear. My go-to is Madeline. So I think I'm gonna do that. While I'm trying on my clothes, I'm gonna see what I think about this. If it looks too made up, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna do just a lip gloss, so. But it is a pretty lip, baby. That is my go-to. Oh, we gotta do hair. What am I doing? I still gotta do my hair. Oh my God, I forgot. Okay, y'all, let's go in the bathroom. Originally, I was gonna do like straight hair, but I was like, let's just do, oh, wait a minute. The straight hair is kind of giving. It's kind of giving. I was gonna curl it, like put like some loose curls in it. And the thing is, I didn't want to have to be concerned about messing with my hair and everything. I got that so bad. So I just felt like if it was curled, I would feel better about it, you know? I didn't have to feel self-conscious, like, is it straight? Is it looking the way I want it to look? And that literally just gave me my answer. So we are gonna curl it a little bit, but I wanted to curl it specifically because I just wanted to give feminine vibes. And I feel like having your hair curled, for me personally, is really cute feminine vibes. I'm just gonna curl it in different directions, about halfway up. But another thing I wanted to mention to y'all, how do I feel about online dating? So far, that's mostly been what I'm doing, and I'm trying to be intentional about putting myself in the right places to meet the caliber of man that I want to meet. That's one of my personal like things as I'm dating again, is I have to be with someone who is right where I am or who makes more money than me. That is a priority of mine. Not about no man buying me no bags and shoes, but it's about the lifestyle of it. I have built myself up to a place where I live a certain lifestyle. And if you're gonna come in my life, you are supposed to be making my life better. If you have less than me, there are things that you can't afford. There are things that you cannot do. And if you do start doing them because you're with me, now I'm taking care of you. And that's not gonna fly. But also, I know that there are certain things that I want in my life moving forward that you need money for. So that is like one of my things, and so many people have different, you know, opinions about this. But for me personally, y'all, I really don't care what other people think about it, because I have experienced it not being that way, and never again will I be willing to put myself through that. So as a woman, I do want my man to preferably have more than me. So that is one of my criteria. And one thing about online dating is it's been kind of hard for me to be able to tell that about someone. It's hard to tell that in person too, but at least you can get like a feel. You know, a lot of people be lying. You know, it's just, I don't know. There's other things too, but that's the one thing that's the top of my mind because it's one of my big deal breakers right now. And I don't feel bad about it. Because personally, I also feel like from experience, if my man has less than me, eventually there will be some resentment. Yes, there's an exception to every rule. Every man won't be this way, but most of them will be. And baby, I'm not trying to deal. I am not dealing with that kind of resentment. That is not a fun man to be with. So, like I said, that's a deal breaker. But I am open to online dating. You know, I'm cool with it for now, but I might try to get on some of the more elite ones. I'm just not interested in just messing with just anybody. And I've learned, I've learned that lesson the hard way. That's just not something I'm willing to do in this part of my life. It's just not. You gotta have something going for yourself. You gotta be proud of something that you have. You have to also have the means to show it. And I don't feel bad about saying that, especially dating in my, you know, the age that I am, that matters to me as well. Like if I've gotten to the point where I figure some things out, no, I'm not interested in building with you. I feel like if you're a woman and you are building, you can be more prone or more open to dealing with a guy who is also building, and that's totally fine. But I personally am looking for my equal. And not that you have to be completely where you think you're gonna be forever, but you gotta have something to show for something, child, okay? You gotta have something to show for something. And it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna finish the hair and I'm gonna be back to show you guys what it looks like. All right, y'all, so the hair is done. It's nicely curled. I can't believe I almost forgot to do my hair. Bruh. Anyway, we have two options for the night, but I'm pretty sure I know which one I wanna go for. For me, going on a first date, especially the first date, like I want to put my best foot forward as me. I'm a very neutral girl. I don't wear a lot of color. If I do, it's very muted, but I don't wear a lot of color. And I feel like I have like a sophisticated, chic, sexy style. That's how I would define it. I want to keep that, especially on the first date, because I feel like that's what shows who I am. You know, like if you wear color, wear your color on the first date. You know, if you are more eclectic, be eclectic on the first date. I just want to be myself, so here are our options. This is my first option, which I don't think is going to be a winner. It's this dress that has like a little cross in the front, and it's a dress. I knew I wanted to wear a dress because I just feel like first date, baby, we're wearing a dress. I personally don't want to show a whole lot of like cleavage and skin, but I still want it to be sexy and show my shape, but not like too much. Like I don't want to show too much leg, I don't want to show too much cleavage. Our second option is this black dress. I'm gonna throw the first one on for you guys since I'm almost sure this is not the one I'm gonna wear, just for giggles, you know? Okay, so this is the first dress. I like it, but I don't have a bra to go with this, so we would be like free balling or free tittying. Anyway, this is the dress. Very cute, very sexy, shows the body. I am wearing some strappy Steve Madden black open toe shoes. I like how this looks. I think the body looks good, the booty looks good. It's covered, but it's still sexy. You know what I'm saying? So if we wore this, we would wear the jacket over it. You know, with our heels. Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? You know, it's cute. While we're actually on it, let's put my earrings on because I feel like I gotta get the full effect. We're wearing these Dior pearl stud. I definitely want to do a cuff. I've been loving how this cuff looks on me. You know, just adds a little pizzazz, a little cute. If we wore this, we would do no necklace, of course. But this is what this would look like. Heels, probably YSL wallet on chain, or my Fendi bag. That's that. Next dress. I love this one. It's like a little black dress vibe. Definitely shows the curves, you know what I'm saying? The body looks really good in it. Love that. And it shows a little bit of, you know, not really cleavage, but a little something. So this is the one I'm leaning towards. I love this for a first date. It's long sleeve, so that kind of helps to balance out the skin. And then with the black shoes, you know, just the all black. I think it really has a great balance of sexiness and classy covered upness, if that makes sense. And I feel like me, both of these dresses I've had for a long time. Okay, so this is how it looks with the coat. I think this is perfect. I think this is gonna do. I think I'm gonna go with this. Feels very cute and classy. Feels very much like me. So I'm gonna put my watch over my sleeve because my sleeve is a little long. So I'm gonna put it over the sleeve like that. And I'm gonna do my signature scent. Y'all know I love this perfume. It's my favorite one. So Vanilla Woods by the 7 Virtues. I love smelling like vanilla and sweet, so we're just gonna rock with that. So I don't want to put on my shoes down here. Let's relocate to downstairs, put on our body cream, our shoes, so we can get up out of here. We are about to put some lotion on. I got a refill of my Fenty Skin body cream earlier today, and I like how this kind of makes my skin glisten. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do this tonight. And I also need to put on my ankle bracelets too before I put on my shoes. And then put on my shoes. These are just some cute little pointed toes from Steve Madden. Love these, and I definitely had to make sure I got me a pedicure today because, baby, my feet was gonna be looking a hot mess. And that has the potential to mess up the whole look. And baby, we ain't got time for that. Whew. All right, that's done. Let's get our bag. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna wear my Fendi bag. I feel like this is really cute to pull in the black and the jacket. I'm gonna take my liner and stuff. I still am about to decide if I wanna keep on the liner and the lip or switch to a lip gloss. We're about to find out, but let me grab my jacket. All right, so I got the coat, got the bag, everything is good. Let's go. What's up, y'all? So let's talk about how this date went. So y'all, the date went really well. We had a great time. We was laughing, we was kikiing, you know. I couldn't tell if he was the one that was funny or if I was. Looking back, I think it was more me. But I have a level of excitement for this stage in my life, for this season, because I'm learning a lot about me already in this season. Just with going on that first date, I learned a lot about myself as this version of me after the things that I've gone through, and just paying a lot more attention to how I respond to things, how I receive or don't receive things from the other person. But one thing I would say that I paid attention to last night about me is that I struggle with allowing a man to take the lead. And that's something I want to work on about myself, because I know that men are supposed to be that way, but I have never had men in my life who are that way. I have examples of it, but not like, you know, the closest people to me and the men that have been in my life romantically. Like, for example, when the waitress would come over, I realized after the first couple times, I stopped and I was like, Ma, you're real quick to answer before this man can say anything. And so I stopped doing it throughout the rest of the date, but I noticed it. I know where that personally comes from. I'm just very aware of myself, how I operate, how I communicate. I'm sure some things are gonna go under the radar because I can't, you know, clock everything. But that's one thing that I noticed off the bat. He did ask me on a second date. Like I said earlier in this video, y'all, I'm really just playing the field. I'm seeing what's out there, enjoying the company of others, and just trying to see what my options are right now without getting serious. I'm just living my life, enjoying myself, especially after everything I went through recently, child. I'm just living, okay? But paying attention so that I don't get into another bad situation if I can help it. So I'm also gonna be praying to ask God, do you want this man to be in my company? Do you want me in his company? Because I'm so for God leading and guiding me in every area of my life. Even though I'm not necessarily trying to get into a relationship right now, I would like for God to give me the go ahead to say, hey, sure, or no, because I pay attention to the signs. If he's stopping something, I'm like, okay, Jesus, do your thing. It's fine. It's okay. Because what I want in this season is what he wants for me. Because I know that that's the best thing that can ever happen to me. I don't have to understand it all right now, but I know that that's the ride I'm trying to go on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe and the like button and hit that notification bell. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.